Hey guys, William here, and welcome to my final collection video. Whoopee. So, I've been planning to do this one for a while, ever since I did my CD collection video last year. And I was planning to do this right after I do my update video, which will be when the original CD collection video would turn 1 year old, which will be in July. But honestly, I'm an impatient person, so might as well do it now. So I'm only going to go through the 12-inch albums, no 7-inch singles or 12-inch singles or whatever. And yeah, let's get right into this. Starting off with the first artist here, with the Beatles. Starting off with Please Please Me, their first album released in 1963. This is a pretty good album. This is the back. Controversial opinion, but this might be at the moment my top five Beatles albums. And it has like a little thing at the back. It's talking about the band, which is pretty cool. You open this. There's a nice little Parlophone stereo label, and that's really it. Yeah, this is a pretty good album, and I recommend people checking it out if they can. Alright, next up is A Hard Day's Night, which is a soundtrack to the movie of the same name. If like, for the two of you that don't know, this is the back. This has the same information thing, like Please Please Me, has a little track listing thing right there. Open this up. It's the same thing as the other one, but in a different style, which is pretty cool. Oh god. I really like this cover. It's really cool and, I would say, creative, yeah. It's a very nice cover and a pretty good album. And then, next up, this is going to be a huge one, because we're skipping all over to the last years of the Beatles. The White Album, the box set with the Escher demos. As I don't want to make this video too long, I'm going to quickly open this. And I'm going to take out the stuff that would not be important here. It's a cool box set though. It has like a booklet and all that stuff. It's pretty nice. This is the White Album, the original one. This is the back. Oh god. Oh, sorry. The inside with everything. This has 2 vinyls, and it has coloured portraits of what you saw at the front of the box set. There you go, little Apple logo. Yeah, logo. On this as well, it has a very huge poster. I would show you it, but it's too huge that it's going to take like 2 years to show. Just kidding. But, you know, I like to keep on time and stuff. This is the Escher demos vinyl. This is the inside there. Different photos and the track listing. Same thing with the original White Album vinyl, in that it's different in the track list. Like, you know what? I can't speak. This is the poster thing that folds out to being very big. But yeah, this is a good thing to get if you're so into the Beatles, or if you really love the White Album, which I am in both categories. So this is perfect for me. But yeah, it's a good thing to get when you find it on the internet or something. And then we have the last album the Beatles recorded together, Abbey Road. Brilliant album this is. 10 out of 10, probably 11 out of 10. This is the back, a pretty cool back cover. Open this up, you get the Apple logo label. 2-sided, yeah. Yeah, this is a very brilliant album. If you somehow haven't heard of this, do yourself a favour and listen to it at least once. You probably won't be disappointed. I say probably because everyone has different opinions of music. And then last one in the Beatles thing that we have here is 1962 to 1966. The compilation. This is a very old copy, as you can see, it's a bit beaten up and stuff. But it's a pretty cool compilation of songs around 1962, 1966. I'd like the back as well. It was meant. This was meant to be for the Beatles' final album they released together, Let It Be, but they changed it to another cover, which I think is disappointing, but whatever. This is the inside. Pretty cool. And I like this as, there's opening there. It has like lyrics and all that stuff and track listing. And, okay, I need to be careful. Okay, this is what the Apple logo looks like in this. Looks pretty damn smooth. And yeah, that's all for the Beatles section. Yeah. Sorry, I barely talk in videos, so I'm not good at talking at all. So, next up we have Blur, with their only studio album I have from them at the moment. They're self-titled. This is an alright album. This is my favourite from them, but it's at least worth a listen. If you like Damon Albarn from his work in like Gorillaz and that stuff, you definitely need to give Blur a listen. If you haven't, this is the back. This is the inside. I do like the inside. It looks pretty nice. And there's the inside, the cover for the vinyl itself. And then, oh god, lordy lord. This is what it looks like. Pretty sweet. Alright, so that was it for Blur. They're self-titled. Oh god, having problems here, having technical difficulties. There you go. Yeah, it's a nice collection thing if you want to get it on vinyl or whatever. Sorry, I can't speak. I need to stop saying that. And then last one for Blur is their live album at the BBC. This might be an exception to the rule that I said at the start of the video with, only 12-inch live albums. Not live albums, studio albums. But I count this as, it's a cool thing to show. This is the back. Oh wait, I'll show you there. That's what it has. Inside B, and then side A. There you go. It's a nice thing to get if you find it somewhere online and you have a vinyl player. And now we're going to move on to Childish Gambino with Awaken My Love. It's an alright album. I don't like it as much as I used to, but it's still a good listen. That's what my back looks like. Oh. So it includes a couple of things, like this first of all. See at the back, has like credits and all that stuff, and it has a thing that has a code to the MP3, but I'm not going to show that because I'm mean. And then there's the vinyl itself. It's black vinyl if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's black vinyl. Open that up. Yeah. It's a pretty good album. Not my favourite Childish Gambino, but yeah, it's an alright listen. And then we go to Cypress Hill with Black Sunday, which is the album that has Insane in the Brain, if you know that song. There's the back. It's 2 LPs. and it includes this thing. Oh wait. Yeah, pretty nice looking. Open, get the vinyl open. There you go. Rough House. Yeah, it includes another like copy vinyl thingy, but I'm not going to show that. Hopefully I haven't shown you it. I do not encourage piracy, whatever the hell that was. But yeah, pretty cool catch to get thing. Now we go to Eminem, starting with Slim Shady LP. It's a good album, a nice star for Eminem. This is the back. There you go, 2 LPs, and this is the label. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Next up, we have his second album, Marshall Mathers LP, my personal favourite from him. This is the back. 2 LPs, my last time. And it includes this little poster. And, oh lord, just let that go. And this. I think each picture is different on each label. Yeah, it is. But yeah, like I said, it's my favourite Eminem album. It has some of his best songs in my opinion. And not only that, it's one of my favourite albums ever. Not quite 10 out of 10, but still a brilliant listen. And yeah. And also it includes the alternate cover, which is understandable, but I prefer the other cover, in my opinion. It's a little bit better. Next up, King Cole, The Hits. It's just the greatest hits album. Nothing more to say. This is Gatefold. And it looks pretty neat. Oh. And then this is what it looks like. Yep. Next up we go way further, and then we go to the MMLP2, Marshall Mathers LP2. Obviously not better than the first one, but it has a couple of great tunes, like Bad Guy, Survival, Berserk, Rap God, Love Game, and Evil Twin. They're some of my personal favourites. Okay, and this is going to be... I'm trying not to destroy stuff. This has a cool label. Yeah. I love the feeling of the cover. Like, the texture is a bit more different feeling compared to other vinyl covers. Yeah, I like it. Last one for Eminem, we have Revival. Say whatever about Revival. I used to like it a bit more back then. Now I just think it's mediocre. But I still have it as, there's a couple of songs I still listen to. Like Rock and Water, Believe, Chloroseptic, Untouchable, Sort of Wither, Famed, Offended, and the last 2 tracks of the album. This is Gatefold. Yeah, pretty nice looking. And this is the label. Yeah, obviously it's not one of his best albums, but I would say it's an album that I would recommend anyone to listen to, but not really, because knowing about how hated this album is, I would not want you guys to check it out. Check it out if you want to. Like, I'm not gonna force you to listen to this, but if you wanna, if your curiosity's got you, then listen to it at your own time. And now we're going to the one, the only Gorillaz song with their first album. There's how it looks like. Pretty cool. Turn around at the back. I think out of any artist, I think Gorillaz is the best to have vinyl on. It's because the art style is so good. That is just unreal. This is the gatefold. And you check this. It's the things that you see on the deluxe CD booklet, like the track list and the art. Pretty nice. This is the vinyl, looking pretty cool. Probably people have left at this point of the video. They probably left like ages ago, because they think this is pretty boring. And if you think of that, then I'm sorry. There you go, Gorillaz, brilliant album. And then next up is the newest addition to the vinyl collection, and it's G-Sides, which, if I yet to believe, it's been recently started being published, pressed on vinyl, which is cool. 20 years later, after the album's release, this is very cool. Like, I love the cover to G-Sides, and this is amazing to see it like larger than like you see on CD. This is the back, pretty cool. And then you're checking this is the artwork that you see on the booklet of G-Sides. Murdoch, Noodle, Turnaround, Russell, 2D, Gorillaz. And then, oh, try not to destroy it. There you go. Pretty cool. The art that you see on the CD of G-Sides. Yeah, I think out of anything, like, this is one of them that I cherish the most, as I've wanted this album on vinyl for a very long time, and now that I've heard that it's got pressed and stuff, and now that I have it, I just got my dreams fulfilled, which is cool. And yeah, if you're a Gorillaz fan and you like G-Sides, go and check this out. You won't regret it. Right. Next up, we got Demon Days. Pretty iconic, classic album. This is the back. 2 LP by the looks of it. Open the gatefold, you got all the images for the tracks on the album and the credits. And you open this up. Oh, you see Murdoch here. Then you turn around, C2D. Pretty revolutionary, I know. And you open this up, you see the band members on each label. Like, this is Murdoch. And then over here you see 2D. And it's the same with the other side, but with Russell and Noodle. This is a great find, especially if you, because I remember when this used to be rare to find, and now that I have it, like, it's not an old present, but it's a great it's a good find. It's great that I have this album in my collection now. It's just amazing. Next up, we have Plastic Beach with the alternate cover. This is the back. Pretty cool. Double LP. Open this up. Nice art and credits and all that stuff. And then we have art here on both sides. Yep. And then open up the vinyl. You get something here. Now you turn it around. Plastic Beach. Brilliant. Plastic Beach is one of my other favourite albums, same with Demon Days. They're both 10 out of 10s in my opinion. And it's one of those albums that I recommend to anyone to listen to. Like, I think even if you don't like the style of Gorillaz, I would still recommend you this and maybe Demon Days. As I think it's an album that at least everyone can at least like one track from. Because it's that good. We don't have The Fall on vinyl, so spoiler alert. But I do have Humans on vinyl. One of the oldest things I have in my collection. You see like the bends and all that stuff. It's clearly been tired out, but still have it to this day. This is the back, double LP. Open it up. See Murdoch and Russell. Then this open. You have some other art. Go to the back. Credits. Then you open this up. And just like the Demon Days vinyl, you get to see band members on there. Noodle here and Russell there. Pretty cool. Humans is an album that I think is overhated. Like, I think it's absolutely brilliant. And people can disagree, but I really enjoy this album. And if you don't, then I respect your opinion. But I love it, so yeah. And then last one, actually no, because I've nearly forgotten about this. The Now Now box set. Like a little holographic thing there. So, has a couple of things on there. Like a couple of pictures. Yeah. And then we have the vinyl itself. This is what it looks like there. And this is the back. This is blue vinyl, which is cool. This is the back of it. And the box set has badges, like pins, like these, which I haven't used, because I want to keep it, because screw you. And it has this. Come on, there you go. And speaking of the private journal, it's there, and it includes like lyrics and all that stuff. And then it has like a digital download code, which I've already used for some reason, out of boredom one day. So I'm sorry, even if I show you it, you're not even going to get it. Sorry. But yeah, it's a cool thing to get, because I remember when it first came out and stuff, and I got it, and I was just like, this is awesome. It's a good thing to get. Like, if you have enough money and you find it on the internet or in the stores, then go and get it. You won't be disappointed. And then last one from Gorillaz, Song Machine. Not one of my favorite Gorillaz albums, but it's still a very solid release. This is the back. There it is. The back. Like credits and that stuff. And this is the label. Pretty nice looking. But yeah, like I said, wait, does it? Yeah, it includes a download code as well, but yeah, I'm not showing it. This is a pretty solid album. And now we're out of Gorillaz. Now we move on to Green Day, starting with American Idiot. Love this album. Very good from start to end. This is the back. You see another double LP. This is the inside gatefold. Nice looking. And then open up the vinyl. This is what it looks like on the inside. There, it's just the same both sides. Is it different on the other side, or is it? Wait, let me check. Oh god. Yes, it's the same for both vinyl. But yeah, it's a good thing to get if you have enough money. It's easy to find, so you won't find it for like 200 quid, hopefully. Unless if it's like original pressing or something, I don't know. And then we got to go to the latest album, Father of All Mother Flippers. This is the back. I've got this because I found it on the website. There you go, that's what it looks like here. With credit, lyrics and that stuff. But I found this, and that's what it looks like. I found this on the website, on the Warner Brothers store or whatever. And it's Rainbow Puke vinyl. Let me just take it out. Try not to bore you guys. Ew, gross. Ooh, puke. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. I found it for like pretty cheap, and I was like, well, pretty cheap for vinyl standards. And I thought, hey, let's get this. So, there. I got it now. Pretty cool thing to get. Say whatever about the album, Father of All, but I kind of enjoyed it. Not every track is a banger, like not every track is brilliant, but I still listen to the album. There's some tracks I absolutely love in it, and it's at least listenable. If you don't like it, then you do you, but I love it, so. But yeah, Father of All. And that's it for Green Day. We're going to the only Kanye West album that I have, Late Registration. This is the back. You see it's double LP. There is the picture of the Dropout there. And this is the back. And this is the label. Yeah. Not that interesting, but you know, it's cool at least, I guess. Maybe. Next up, we have Kid Ghost, the self-titled, with Kanye West and Kid Cudi. There's the back. There you go. It's not really an interesting label, but it's alright. But yeah, it's not much to show here, to be honest. Next up we go to Little Simz, who I think is underrated as hell. And his album Grey Area. See at the back. You see there's a gatefold. And that's what it looks like. The credits on there. And this is an interesting case. As you see the vinyl here, open it up, it's white vinyl. Pretty nice contrast. It's a cool thing to get. Like, this album's pretty good. Grey Area has a couple of classics on there. And like, like if you want to check out any female rapper or any rapper, she is definitely one of the best of all time, in my opinion. She is just brilliant. Next up, we got a couple of Michael Jackson stuff, starting with the 25th anniversary of Bad, which is Falling Out, but it's a picture disc. Got it from my mum. It's the back. So the back of the picture disc looks like that. Pretty sick. And it includes like credits and all that stuff, but I'm going to be careful with this because it's very like, it looks like it's about to fall out. Yeah. It's cool fine. And this is another vinyl that I bought from my mum. Michael Jackson Dangerous, which I think is the original pressing. Not sure, but there's the back. You see that it's double LP. There you go. That's what the thing looks like. I'm gonna, sorry that I'm rushing it now, it's just that I'm very far into recording and kind of want to get this over with. But yeah, it's a brilliant album. Not my favourite, because that will go to Bad, but still a very great album for Michael Jackson. Now we're on to the final set, starting off with, I'm just clearing some of the vinyl because I don't want to destroy some of them. Starting off with McCartney 3, Paul McCartney's latest album. I've got some of his other albums on CD. Right now I only got McCartney 1, but I think Paul McCartney's discography is brilliant. And this album does not disappoint at all, in my opinion. This is the back. And this is the gatefold. This is the inside. Nice bunch of pictures. Oh god. This is the cover sleeve part with lyrics of songs on the album. And where it is. There you go. That's one side, and that's the other side. But yeah, like I said, this album is pretty great, even from Paul McCartney in his pretty much late years. Like, a common complaint I heard about McCartney 3 is that Paul McCartney's voice on the album, you know, he's very old and stuff, so you hear that, and that can get on some people's nerves, but it doesn't really do that for me. Like, his voice, his old voice, just, I got used to it, so that pretty much made me enjoy the album. And yeah, and now the final album here is Tyler the Creator, Eagle. You know, you probably heard about this album, so I'm not going to talk too much about it, but it's brilliant. Eagle. It's a gatefold here. This has a bonus track, where is it? Boyfriend, which is up here. I haven't heard it way too much since I first got it, but yeah, it comes after I Think, and there's a nice little picture of Tyler there. Check the inside, a funky little label there, and there. I don't think there's anything. Oh yeah, there's more to show. There you go, album cover. Then turn around, Eagle, yeah. So, and oh god. So yeah, that's where the vinyl collection comes to an end. So it's not huge. It's not a huge collection, but the vinyl is like very expensive. So like don't, I don't focus too much on getting them vinyl as much as I get like CDs. But if I like an album so much that I want to get it on vinyl, then I would get it on vinyl. That's a nice little collection thingy. So yeah, Igor, Tyler the Creator, and now we're done. So if you guys enjoyed this video, hopefully you have, smash the like button and, you know, leave a comment if you like to talk about music, I guess. And this is William, Sleeping Powders, whatever, signing out.